Hey everybody, Max and Monty 15 and 16 here, back again with another Thomas and Friends push-along review. So, if you watched my last review on Rebecca, then you would know that, yeah, my mom got me a surprise gift after I bought Rebecca. So, yeah, and it was the Travel with Thomas's Friends pack. So, I was going to just try and have it out of frame like this, but, I mean, even the whole reflection thing, it looks really bad. So I'm just going to put it down like this for the sake of the review, because, I mean, on an iPhone camera, you really can't fit that much into frame. However, yeah, let's just go ahead and open it up. And so, here we go. So I don't really know how to open this, so I guess I'll just open it from the bottom, like I usually do, because I like to preserve these boxes and hang them up. Because, like, ever since June of 2017, I've been collecting every single box I buy, and then I hang it up, and now I have an entire wall and a half full of boxes. So, yeah. Okay. Here it is. So, I'm going to just pull out each character, and we'll take a look at them individually. Alrighty. So, let's look at Percy. Alright. Again, one nitpick I have throughout all Adventures models, not Adventures, I'm sorry. I meant to say push along, because I'm still kind of getting used to the whole push along thing. But, man, they smell so much like lacquer, or something like that. Like, it smells like they put 5 coats of lacquer on this thing before they put it in the stores. And, man, I don't like the smell of lacquer, if you didn't realize that already. So, I'm sorry about that. I just had to move the camera a little bit. I don't know if the screen went black. But, yeah. Anyway, before we begin, I just want to get a couple things. So, Victor. Okay, so I just grabbed, my Adventures characters of, Hongmei, Ashima, and Victor. I didn't get Percy because if you want a way more in-depth review on Push Along and my full opinion on it, then I guess just go watch my original Percy review, which is where I dissect literally everything about it. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So, first off, let's take a look at Percy. So, I've already got a TrackMaster Push Along Percy, for the sake of this review, I'm just going to call it Push Along. But I already have a Push Along Percy. But, yeah, I don't know where it is. I think it's, like, in my kitchen or something. But I couldn't find it, so, yeah, whatever. Anyway, Percy here has a gold running board and brown wheels. Why is that, you ask? Well, quick, name that flag. You're wrong, unless you got it right. It's Australia. So, yeah, Australia has this really weird flag. No offense to any Australians out there, but basically, it's just the British flag in one corner, and then you just have, like, 6 stars. So, I really don't know what's the deal with that. Of course, I don't make flags for countries, but yeah. Anyway, a couple strange things about Percy I noticed was that he has orange coal. I do not understand this at all. It's really weird, and it's kind of distracting almost. Yeah, I don't think the brown wheels are a very good fit for him. However, I do like the gold running board. It looks really nice on him. So, yeah, he's also got a kangaroo, even though the paint is going right into the cab. So, yeah. And, of course, he has, like, prairie grass and everything on him. And he's got rocks. I just now noticed that he has rocks down his cab right there. Let me, if it will focus, right on his bunker. He has, like, rocks falling from his bunker. I don't know if that's supposed to be his coal or what, but that's definitely not on the original version. So, yeah, even though we're already 4 minutes into this review, so I'm just gonna let it go with Percy here. So, let's take a look at Ashima next. So, Ashima. I didn't think I would like this model, but I really do. So, I had no plans of getting it, because, I mean, of course, this was a surprise after all. But, yeah. Anyway, how about we compare her to her Adventures model? And right off the bat, you might notice something. Her Adventures model is tiny, like, so tiny, it's like half the size of an Adventures Thomas, so, yeah, to have finally a normal-sized Ashima is a breath of fresh air, to be honest. Of course, her plow also protrudes out a bit more. It's more noticeable, which is a good thing, of course. So, there really aren't that many differences. However, she does have painted vents here, as well as just a lot of detail overall. So, she does have handrail detailing and a molded lamp next to her funnel. So, giving her an up-close look, of course, she does look really nice. Yeah, I give a lot of props for Mattel for re-rendering Ashima in metal form or die-cast form, whatever. Because, I don't know about you, but, this is one of those rare cases where the newer model is an improvement over the old. So, yeah. Anyway, why don't we take a look at Hong Mei next. So, Hong Mei. I don't really know how I feel about this model. It's not the best and it's not the worst. However, it isn't very proportionate at all. So, yeah, just looking at her now, of course, I did give my Adventures one some Sharpie detail, which I regret. But, yeah, anyway, it's really hard to connect these two, but I'm going to do it anyway for the sake of this. It's almost like the Adventures model is bigger than this one. However, I'm not really a fan of Hong Mei, to be honest. So, I might use her with my TrackMaster engines instead, considering there is no TrackMaster version. So, yeah. Anyway, with that out of the way, of course, the Adventures one has more detail, of course, with her running board going over her wheels, and she's just more proportionate and longer, and yeah. So, they both have pretty much the same face, even though, Hong Mei's face takes up only half of her, her actual, like, features of her face take up half of her face, so, yeah, that's, a little strange, but I guess we can get used to it, because, Hong Mei doesn't really have a very well-rendered face to begin with. No offense to any Asians out there. I'm just saying I'm not really a fan of her face. Yeah, she looks cross-eyed almost, so, yeah, no offense to anybody again. Something I just realized is that, she has crooked printing. So, that's just wonderful. I don't really know how it looks on camera, but especially because of putting these at a tilt, but, yeah. I think, yeah, you can see better here. Her printing is literally on crooked. Like, what's up with that? Again, not to mention, she doesn't look well with the big wheels, so this is the first push-along model I have that I'm genuinely disappointed with. So, I think Mattel could have done way better, especially because Hong Mei is a bigger engine, but I say definitely stick to the Adventures version. So with that out of the way, let's take a look at our last character, Victor. So Victor has green wheels. It's almost an allusion, sort of, to his original design, because, yeah, I really do like it, and I just dropped him. But, yeah, I'm sorry that this review's already hit the 8-minute mark, but I can't really help it, so, yeah, because I'm kind of going in detail, but, yeah. Anyway, of course, Victor, he has probably the most detail out of every single engine in his pack. Look at those cheetah and tiger designs, especially with the whole pyramids on his cab, everything like that. I'm not sure if that's a flag or not, but I really don't know. I don't really know my flags that well. But, yeah, he does have the, I think that's either a cheetah or a leopard. It looks more like a leopard, but, on his buffer beam, and he looks pretty cool, to be honest. So, yeah, even his buffers are painted, so he actually has painted buffers for once. Of course, there's no detail on the back, even though he does have a molded window. So, let's go ahead and compare him to his Adventures. Right off the bat, I would say his Adventures model is way too long, and the wheels are definitely misplaced. So I actually say Victor is another model with improvement, even though I would rather prefer the normal one, because I actually like Victor's shape. So, yeah, he's more rounded than the Adventures version, and his smoke box definitely has more detail. So, yeah, even though his face is a bit big. So, I do like Victor overall. So, I would say, if you want some good proportions in Ashima and Victor, I would definitely say buy this pack. However, Hong Mei really isn't the best, and Percy is just kind of meh. So, yeah, anyway, I guess thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Max and Monty 15 and 16, signing out.